everyone, it's Lori from the Nutty Bookmaker, and I want to share an album with you. This is a big album, long, tall. It's decorated with Esops Fables by Ciao, and it's 12 inches tall by 8 inches wide, I believe. Whoops. Yeah, 8 inches, and it is 2.5 inches wide or deep. Okay, there is a tutorial for this, and it will be coming out hopefully sometime this week. I have all the videos done, and I just need to do some editing and some writing, and we're done. And the cover is done with the cover is made out of 2 layers of chipboard, front, back, and spine. And then there's a 3rd layer on the front of the cover, which this is attached to the image here. And the reason for that is because I made a mouse hole, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see the depth in there. You see the depth? So so this image here included this mouse, and I just cut him out, and then I put him on the back of the chipboard, and then when I cut him out exactly like the shape of the hole, right? So he's sitting inside his mouse hole, hiding from the cat, and then we have the city mouse sitting on the front as well. Okay, so we're going to open it up. Now the pages are 12 inches as well. The book is actually about a 12 and a quarter with 1/8 of an inch to spare on the bottom and the top. And the pages are 12 inches. And all the pages are designed the same way. There's a main page, and then there's a second page, and then there's a top page. And they're done in a cascade finish. Each one is done the same. They're all done like that. But they have slight differences between them. So we'll start with the inside cover, and we have, this is a pocket, so you can, tuck things in there. Small or big, it doesn't really matter. They'll fit in there because it goes all the way to the end here. And they'll be secure in there. They won't fall out because it's right on the spine, this space here. So when we open this up now, we're going to find the first story page, and it has pockets in here. So you can put your tags and whatnot in there. And you can put pictures anywhere you want. It's the story page, and that's what each main page in here involves, is a story page from the collection. Okay, and this is magnetized, so you can put whatever you want in here. Like if you have bigger items, like a big 5x7 or a 6x8 photo or whatever, you can put it in here and it will stay. It won't go anywhere because it will stay inside here. This is all magnetized. Okay, so next page is the city mouse and the country mouse, and this is a tuck, so you can tuck things in here if you wanted to. You can put a picture up here. We'll open this up, and the first page is the strawberries. I just love this paper with the bees. So on the side here we have 2 flaps, and they open up, and they each have tucks, so you can tuck in here and in here. I mean, you can see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize now if I go out of the frame because of the size of this book. Is quite long. Okay, so we got a tuck on this side and a tuck here, and then we have a tuck here as well, and one under here. So you have lots of places to put a photo in here. And on the front as well, these are all tuck spots, so you can put things in here as well. Okay, so over on this side we have, and they're not magnetized down because they'll close when you close the album, so they're not in the way. So on this side we have pockets, and you open it up, and inside is a photo mat in each one. And you can put more things in here. There's lots of room in here to bulk it up. And then it's got magnetic closures. So it will stay closed. So we're going to turn that. And this is split in half. So you have bottom and then the top. And in here we have little side slants, cuts in here. Paper, die. I used a die cut in here, so it's and the same with the pockets too. The pockets I used the Gemini Decadent Edges, I believe it's called, with this, and it's a 4-pack, and I only have one available in my shop, so whoever gets it gets it. Anyways, so we have this one here, and this die is just slot dies so that you can create this effect, and you can get that. I believe it's on Amazon is where that die is. I can add the link in the bottom, at the bottom of the in the details box underneath the video. Okay, so you can just pop your photos in here, or what you have, whatever you want, you can put in there. Why is that not? I have to lift that. And then the same on the top, and behind that is an air balloon. And you can see that there's an air balloon up here, and then you have your photos. Your tags and whatnot. You can pop in here. Okay. All right. Then over here we have our city mouse and our country mouse, but you have room for photos as well. Another story page. Okay. I'll buy that later. Next, we go on the back, and we have a staggered waterfall here, and this one is just the cut aparts from the collection. So there's 1, 2, and they're and then the city mouse, and you can tuck a picture in behind here as well if you wanted to. And these are all 1.5 inches apart and staggered. Okay. Now the other side, the fox and the crow. Okay. So I split this story page, and I put part of it on the front and the other part is on the main page. You open it up, and you have lots of room for photos here, and then a tuck spot down here, and then you can pull these out and open this up, and you have a spot for photos here and on the front, and the bookmarks hold the page in place. Open it up, and now you have a square photo pocket with acetate window. So whatever you put in there isn't going to fall out. It'll be behind the acetate. I love this part of the strawberry paper. It looks like an ad. And then we have our fox and our crow. And you got room for pictures on here as well. Okay, so open this. And this side is just pockets straight up. And these pockets don't go all the way down. So this one goes where it's supposed to, this one here, and this one the same. It only goes so far, so you're not losing things down the back. But on the back cover, there's just one slight difference on the ones on the back, but I'll show you that when we get there. So I open this up, and on the front we have 2 photo pockets with acetate windows. And it's split here as well. Okay, and you have a tuck in here for a photo, one down here, and then you have one here, and one here behind the ant. And we open it up, and we're another story page here. This is the grasshopper and the ant. Right, okay. So we have the grasshopper and the ant. What was I missing on this one? Right, okay. It's like, oh, my mind kind of lost a moment there. There, so there's our story page, and you have that on the back. Okay. Now this side is our fox and our grapes. So it's a magnetic closure with a kind of a basket appeal, and then inside are grapes. I love this paper here. This and the strawberries. And you can pop anything in here, and I have the piece, the mats for that. So there you go. So you got, there are mats for it, a couple of them. There's another one. Okay, so and that's that one there. Okay, so now we're on the last one, and this one is the, oh, it's still the fox and the grapes, because these two, by accident, these two pages were put together, and I had no, I didn't realize that on the back is a story page for the fox and the grapes. It's right there. So we have the fox. You have room for, you know, photo here, up here, over here. And then on this side we have tuck spots here and down here. Okay. And then on this side we have tag pockets, and I just realized I didn't make the tags yet. So I will do that, and there's tags that go in here. Okay. And then this is just blank, except for down here we have a tuck spot behind the fox. So you can put a photo up here. What embellishments that I don't use, I will most likely put in the album, and the person who purchased this album will get all the cut aparts. They're already ready to be put in, so the person that gets this album will get the cut aparts that I have on the side, so that they can decorate their pictures or add more embellishments if they wanted to. So on this side we have the hen and the golden eggs, and it's flaps that open up on either side, and then on the top, see if you can see that, one on the top, and then one on the bottom here. Okay, and down here we have a pocket here, but we also have a tuck here as well. Okay, and they all have, each one has a pocket. As you can see, there's a pocket on all of them. They all have pockets. Okay, so now I didn't really decorate this page all that much, but you have a tuck up here, not one underneath, but you don't really need one, and there's no tuck behind the duck. And then on the top, this one has an embellishment as well, another tuck spot in here, and then place for your photos or whatever you want to put in there. Okay, so and on the back, like I said, there was a pocket back here, and how this pocket works is there is this one goes to the bottom, this one only goes to here, and then this one goes to here as well. Oops. It goes down just to there, right there. Okay, so it doesn't go, the back one does, the top one doesn't go all the way to the bottom, only to here. Okay, so that's the album. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will have the tutorial out next week, and this album is available, will be hopefully available in my shop the next day. It's not there now. I have to do some measuring before I list it, so that I can make sure I have the right measurements for the tutorial. So there's just a couple of measurements I got to take in this one. And yeah, you guys all have a good night, good weekend, or good week. It's a good week because we're at Monday now. So, well, Tuesday actually. It's like after midnight, right? And I will, well, those who follow me will know when the tutorial goes up. They'll get notified that it's there. Bye, everyone. And I will see you all soon. Take care. Stay safe.